Welcome. Today we are going to get ones and twos complement of given binary number in C++. For this purpose, let's create a new project in Dev C++. As discussed in many other lectures, we are going to create a new project by selecting File New option and Project option from the File menu. Secondly, when a dialog box appears, we will have to select console application, C++ project and project name, then we will have to press OK. So let's start console application, C++ project. We can name any other 1, 2, complement and or any other name. Press OK. Save this file. We can see here the default program structure of C++ is already written when we are using Dev C++ for code editor. Okay, let's start. First of all, we will have to understand what is ones and twos complement. What is ones complement? Ones complement. It's basically if we have any given binary, then the ones complement will be equivalent to its reciprocals or opposite binaries. If this will 1, then it will 0. If there is 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 and 1, 0. Then what will be the next in twos complement? Twos complement basically is the addition of one carry to the given ones complement. We can say that if we have ones complement of given binary is, then twos complement will be adding one binary digit to this ones complement. What will the result? That will twos complement. So let's start by adding 0, 1, 1 and then 1, then 0, then 1, then 0. This will the twos complement of given binary. Okay, we say that the reciprocal of a given binary digits is the ones complement, and to get the twos complement of given binary, it will obtained by adding ones to the given binary of ones complement. So let's start by coding the entire logic in C++. First of all, we will write here using namespace standard. Then we are going in declaration portion. Here we are required 3 arrays of character type. Let's suppose this is bin of, we are getting here of size 5. We may change it later. This is for storing binary digits. Similarly, we are going to declare another array that is called 1 to save the ones complement. And similarly, we will create 2 array to save the twos complement. We can name here 2. We have to also specify the length of the given binary digit. We are going to save 5 binary digit number. Length is, okay, save this 1, 2 complement. Okay, And the last declaration that is required is int x. This will be used as counter variable, and flag variable is used to indicate successful conversion or computation. Here is the complete declaration of complements program. This is the length of binary number. This is array of character to store the binary digits. This is array to store the ones complement, and here another array that is required to store the twos complement. We can write here 2 and its name as 2. Okay, so let's start. First of all, we will have to take binary input. So we are displaying a simple message: enter binary number. Getters function is used to get string input. Okay, at that point will have a binary input. Now what we will have to do, first of all, take ones complement. Okay, for this purpose we are using for loop starting from the start index of the array less than equal to less than length, because index is defined as 4 of 5 character array. Here we have to x plus plus. We are slightly giving it proper indentation. Here will logic implemented. We say that if bin is the array where we have stored binary digits. If bin I is equal to 1, if bin 0 index, 1 index and so on contains 1, then what we will have to do, ones complement same index will store the opposite character, as we have discussed before, 0. We can clearly see here the simple logic. If binary array contains 1, then ones complement array will contain 0 at the same index. Okay, what will the next? Similarly, else if bin I index is equal to 0, then what will the in ones array of same index will contain 1. This is the simple logic, simple. And what will other character, what will if binary array contains other than 0 and 1, then we will have to check. Here we will have to check other than 0 or 1 digit. If we have other than 0 or 1 digit, then we will have to print cout invalid number or binary digit, and we will have to set flag as 1, and later we will have to break the loop iterative structure. Okay, this will store binary, in ones complement in ones array. Okay, then we will have to take the twos complement what will process for taking the 2's complement. It is also simple method. We will have to save carry as 1. The entire logic of 2's complement is hidden behind this carry. Why? Because already we have discussed we have to add 1 bit in the given 1's complement of binary digit, so that we have declared 1 carry that will be added to the given 1's complement. Okay, let's start. Here also an important point to understand, we will start from the last index of the array. Why? It will discuss later on. X is greater than equal to 0 and x minus 1. We have to start from the last index. What is its purpose? What is logic behind this? As taking 1's complement, we can start from 0 index or last index, no matters. But when we are calculating or computing 2's complement, as we can see here, the binary digit is adding up on the right hand side, so we will have to start from the last index. Okay, so let's start. Here we have a condition. If 1 is the 1's complement array of x, here we will have to replace I by x, because we have counter variable x. Here we will have also to replace I by x. By default counter variable is used I, so that I have used it. If 1x is equal to 1 and carry is equal to 1, here is the logic of 2's complement. We will have to understand. This says that if the first digit on the last index of the binary number is 1 and we are going to add it to 1, what will the resultant in 2's complement array of last index? Okay, then 2's complement will contain 0. This is the simple logic. Means if it contains 1's complement 1 at last index and carry is definite 1, because we are adding 1 in the given 1's complement. Then the second logic is else if 1x is equal to 0 and carry is equal to 1, then what will in 2's complement similar index, this will 1, and what we will have to change, we will have to absorb the carry. We are going to absorb the carry, else other than 1x will 2x will equivalent to 1x. Okay, let's start discussing this logic. When we have 1's complement, we will have to add 1 bit in the 1's complement. For this purpose, we are going through the array in reverse order, because 1 bit will be added to the last index. Here we have conditions. What is the conditions? That if last index contains 1 and we have to add carry, then the 2's complement same index will contain 0. If the last index is 0 and carry is 1, then the carry is to be resolved. So let's start the writing final lines for execution and getting output. We say that if flag is as we have set means no binary other than binary digit comes in the binary number, then we will say cout binary number, and we will have to print then array handle. Similarly, we will print other ones and complement, ones and twos complement, ones complement, and similarly we will have twos complement. One and two. Okay, this is the final code for out. So let's start by executing this project. We can see here program is asking us input binary number. We give here, let's suppose 100, and this is successfully executed and shows us that the binary number is this one, this is the reciprocal, and this is the twos complement. So execute this same code by input as wrong or other than binary number. What will the output? This will give us enter valid binary digit as we have conditioned here in code. Again we are going to execute it by using other number other than previous output input. So we can see here it is giving us successfully, this is the binary number, this is the ones complement, and this one is the twos complement. Thanks for watching for entire video. This is discussing the entire logic of ones and twos complement. Thanks.